Hello, Andy. This is Colin. I won't be able to get in tonight. I'm sweating like a pig. I'm sweating like a pig. I'm sweating like a pig.
Google it and look up what it is.
GNOCCHI.
Let's see, what else? Monroe County Civic Theater is going to be doing a Shakespeare play, and they are looking for people to be in it. So that link is...
Yeah.
Oh, no.
First come, first serve.
Yep.
All right, so welcome back. We just disconnected and reconnected. Hopefully everything's okay. Wow, that was a huge chunk there. Sorry, everybody. Hopefully you can listen to this on Anchor f.fm at /time of your half-life and hear the whole thing and everything you missed in those last 3 seconds when it dropped.
Yep.
Yeah. Who are we talking about? Oh, yeah. Owen County Public Library. Thank you for using the facilities. This is a great place to check out. Libraries are very useful. There's more than just books. You have music, which you can get online, books, which you can get online, or you can get a physical copy of both of those, and the cheapest movie rental anywhere.
Yes. Also, they rent video games.
Video games?
They do.
Matter of fact, if you can actually use the room we're in right now, their tech lab, and you can use the complete...
You found food that was great that you didn't expect to find there.
Honestly, tomato pie and Paragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been there once. I was impressed by it, but I wasn't driven enough to go back over. It's a really good pizza place. I do highly recommend it. Everyone should try it at least twice or 3 times.
Actually, yeah, I've tried it about a dozen times in my time living near there, and yeah, the quality is. It has been a minute since I've been, just since everything hit. About 3 or 4 years. So I can't speak right now as to how everything is, but it was really great.
Yeah.
Then
I like it. It's just a far drive for me.
Yeah.
And driving that far for a pizza by myself is a little bit sus.
Yeah.
That's what the kids say. I'm sorry.
Right.
For the older people.
I didn't invent that word.
Anyway.
I don't want it, is what I meant.
So, but for me, what I want to do is, I'm still trying to figure out what I want for dinner tonight. That's my only major problem in life right now, and I feel bad about it, but still, it's there. It's this roaring in my gut I can't get rid of.
Yeah.
Why would you feel bad about it, honestly?
Someplace that I found was really, really good. We were talking about Italian food earlier. I went to D'Angelo's in Bloomington to look at their grease trap system. I was shocked how good their Italian was.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a kind of a fancy schmancy place, but I was impressed. Yeah. So, no, I would recommend D'Angelo's as a place that I didn't expect to like as much as what I did.
See, another spot I haven't been to in a while and I haven't had for a bit is Dats.
I've not had Dats.
Oh, it's Cajun and it's good.
That's why I've not had Dats.
Oh, all right. Well, if you liked Cajun, I would definitely give you a Dats recommendation on that.
I've heard a lot of good things about it, and it's low on my list. There's a faux place around, though, in Bloomington.
You said faux.
I said faux.
You did.
I've not been there either. A little bit incorrect, but not far off.
It's not very far at all.
So.
Well, and the other spot I haven't been to in forever, which we had a work management meeting in Bloomington. And it was a coin toss between the Tap and the Irish Lion. And we went to the Tap, but those Irish puffballs are calling my name.
Have you been to the Cade?
I've not been to the Cade.
You know what the Cade is?
Yeah, it's the arcade bar, isn't it? Yeah.
I keep getting invitations to go. Friends of mine keep inviting me every once in a while, and I'm always busy and never get the opportunity to go.
That's kind of always been what has happened.
Nice.
But he did several large mural paintings on the walls and a bit of artwork here and there, and he was a bit of a regular for a while.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go there probably at some point. The next time I'm hanging out with them, I may just randomly invite them. Although 3-year-old.
Oh, yeah. That makes it a little awkward for that spur of the moment.
They pawn him off on grandparents all the time, but yeah, the spur of the moment things probably wouldn't work so much. I'll give him a day's notice. It's like, hey, I'm doing this tomorrow. You guys should come. And if I give them a day's notice, they can probably find a babysitter.
Yeah.
If not, I've got a small dog kennel that we can cage him in. So
there you go. Just put a bowl of water and some food in there, some Duplo blocks, and you're good to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
No,
those Lincoln logs, something.
I wouldn't mind this year if we did the little food pilgrimage around the local area and tried all the new hot spots and the newer restaurants that have opened up.
Or I like trying new restaurants anyway, so I'd be up for that. There's a lot of places I haven't eaten at. And
And
it's just, we should do that. We should make at
least
twice a month, or if able.
Yeah.
Scheduled.
Am I hearing you say we need to start a restaurant review?
Yes.
Yes, but a personal one where I'm going to go back there a lot.
I think somebody who likes to go to new places and check them out.
Fair.
Doesn't mean we can't go back and revisit it and say how well they did or something.
Yeah.
Wrong. I mean.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, here in Spencer, we also have some great spots too, because Jit's Thai right on the square. Oh.
Yeah, Jit's is amazing.
Oh, the cashew plate. I love it.
Pad See Ew's delicious. The Massaman curry. All their curries I've had have been really, really good.
The little shrimp cigars.
Oh. Yeah, no, I like Jits. El Ranchero's always a good eat.
El Ranchero's always a good one.
Civilian Brew Corps is one of my favorite places to eat.
Wow, we've never mentioned them.
Not Civilian Brewing Corps. Not a place where I work at all. And
why would you want a corpse?
Man the kitchen 5 nights a week, Wednesday through Friday. If you've come in and had a great time,
Thursday,
we
Friday.
were. Shut up. Wednesday through Sunday. There are a couple days in there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of beer in my job, strange enough.
Fair. That's a fair statement. You can get full.
Side note, breakfast is hard to screw up.
Fair. I also do enjoy the dinner buffet, though, because they have just, like, there's something about the, I don't know, it's so regular to me. To go in there and you get, shredded beef, your fried chicken, green beans, mashed potatoes.
Their fried chickens, I've had better fried chicken. I'm sorry.
I was kind of like, there was something great about the... No. Well, you could order off the normal menu, but who does that? You go for the buffet.
The buffet.
Yeah.
It's the only buffet place in town anymore.
It is.
We used to have another buffet in town.
What was the other place?
Pizza Hut Pizza Buffet.
They don't do their lunch buffet anymore?
Chicago's Pizza used to have a buffet also when
they
it was
still
here.
do.
Oh, they do.
So there's two.
Okay,
yeah,
so there's two.
With COVID, I think they both shut it down, and I don't think either of them have really reopened it back up.
Right.
So Chambers still has their buffet open.
Yeah. No, nothing will stop the Chambers buffet.
Crossroads 46 and the Chinese restaurant.
Yep.
I like both of those places.
A couple of them I've hit up fairly recently.
I hit up the Chinese place about twice a month. It seems like. I like the Chinese place.
I'm disappointed they got rid of their chicken curry. That was like the best thing to get there.
Oh, I always go for the General Tso's. General Tso's and crab rangoon.
Four Seasons.
4 Seasons.
Or the family special.
There's nothing wrong with that one either. I can agree with the family special.
Yeah.
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 That one makes the kids go,
Yeah. What's all this extra stuff? It's called vegetables.
And Crossroads is good. It's traditional, home cooked, homegrown. Same kind of food you find everywhere, but it's good.
Yeah, it definitely hits that spot.
Yeah. And there's Good Times.
I've not been to Good Times yet.
Okay.
I know exactly what it's saying.
Yes.
The sign says it all, considering part of it fell off. But that is an unfortunate circumstance for them. But Good Times is one of those I've not heard very many great things about.
There are a lot of people that absolutely love it.
And I've heard it from.
Every place has their own fans.
Yeah,
so
true.
That's for that. I think that's all the sit down. Oh, Hilltop. Hilltop's been around for many moons.
Oh, on that one.
Yeah, you don't have onion rings either. Come on.
Nope, too much work. We're a pub. We're not a full restaurant.
Let's see. I think that's all the sit down type restaurants we have. Dairy Queen. I want to say something about Dairy Queen, kind of positive. When I was growing up, they were a great place to go eat. When I was young adult, it was an absolutely wretched place. And in the past couple years, they've turned it around.
Nice.
I will.
Yeah, but they're not turning around as much as they are their employees.
Yeah, that's true too.
That's always been the case with Dairy Queen.
They're trying to get out of the funk that they were in for 8 years.
So now that you're talking about more franchises, because you mentioned Pizza Hut and all that, what about the other 3 burger joints here?
McDonald's, Subway, Wendy's, Burger King.
Yeah, okay, you got them.
Yeah.
I like our McDonald's.
I mean, actually, with
I like our McDonald's.
Yeah.
I won't speak ill of the other 2, but our McDonald's seems to be a little bit above.
It's actually one of the better ones around.
Yeah.
It really is. Let's see. Of course, then there's always Subway. But no one knows what the tuna is anymore. So I got out of college 15 years ago. The $5 footlong thing ended almost like a decade ago. You had to get. It turned into specific sandwiches were $5 footlongs.
Yeah.
Then. A lot of interference.
Drops.
I know that the internet's been kind of wonky everywhere for the last few days since the great snowpocalypse of 2022 and hit ruler, no matter where I go.
That's another guy we should get on here.
Oh, yeah. Chris would have a good time.
All right. Sam, you have some homework.
God damn it. Every time I hang out with you two, there's homework.
You know him better than we do. I mean,
yeah.
Just because we're friends on Facebook doesn't mean he knows.
I helped him move one time, so...
Right, both of you have homework. Whoever does it first wins.
I barely met the guy. Raymond has better connections. I only went to get...
You still have better connections than I do.
Victoria's covered in his tattoos, so right now she could probably just be like, hey, Chris.
Yeah.
All right. Then we pass the buck on to Victoria. Victoria has homework.
Yeah. Ha.
You better tell her right now.
She'll learn.
Victoria, you've got homework.
She listens to the show. She'll find out.
Okay.
Speaking of listeners, shall we know because nobody sends me messages.
Or possibly it's people who know how to run a proxy. We'll never know.
I just get the analytics. The analytics say who's there. It's like, thank you very much. And we appreciate all our listeners.
Absolutely.
Yep. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts in southern Indiana to everyone across the world who's listening to our
We're not southern. We're
South Central Indiana.
Don't treat your Jews while in South Central hood.
Anyway.
I've had this argument before with both John and Tony.
Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, thank you for listening to our small town podcast and news across the world.
Brought to you from the Panhandle.
Straight from Western Indiana.
Yeah.
It's probably slightly more accurate.
Well, again, we are the last county on the central Indiana map, so we're like South Central.
I've always heard South Central.
Southwest Central?
South Central.
Southwest Central East Side.
South Central West.
Goodbye, Germany. It was nice having you listen.
Right.
Guten Tag.
Did you know?
Exactly.
Well,
no. I had a couple questions lined up for tonight, but then they went away. So, how was your snow scare?
It was fine. I mean, we prepped up a couple days in advance, so we had.
Nice.
And then spent the next day shoveling out the driveway for the 100 yards that it goes.
Yeah.
And everything is still hurts. Everything is still pain.
He's complaining about 100 yards.
Well, hey, you have just 1 yard. I mean, come on.
I've got more than 1 yard.
This much?
Yep.
1 yard.
That's right.
1 yard.
1 yard. Like, with several of them lined up.
Uh-huh.
And your wife rode down it.
Yeah, attempted to driveway.
I can tell you, right now it's really slick.
I can imagine.
I mean, I went down the driveway sideways.
Yeah.
Are you going to go back up it?
I'm going to try.
Okay.
Gotta try.
Boy.
Yeah. So you mentioned slamming into the side of a goat shed.
Mm-hmm.
I have a story about sled riding.
Oh boy.
Back growing up. I was like 9 years old or something like that. We grew up on a very, very big hill.
Mm-hmm.
Like about the size of John's driveway kind of hill. About
Yeah.
the same angle.
About a 45-degree angle,
Yeah.
makes a weird curve in there somewhere here and there. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
So our front hill,
I thought that was standard.
Kinda.
our driveway went across the lake dam, and it was 1 car wide. At the end of the lake, there was a 90-degree corner, then it went up a 45-degree angle hill.
Okay.
So if you were driving up the driveway, you needed 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Because corner, 90 degrees, up a hill. No running start or anything like that.
No, you just have to go.
But the hill was straight, so it's easier than John's driveway that has a corner in the middle of it.
Yeah.
But we had a nice, great big hill. I get on my sled. I'm old enough to know what to do, and not old enough to put it into practice.
Right.
It was that age.
The information's there, just the practicality of it all.
So I'm going down this hill just flying because we'd sledded on it for 3 days now. It was warm and then cold and warm, so ice.
Yeah.
I'm going down this hill right towards a tree. Mm-hmm. For those of you that have dealt with snow and sled riding, if you're sliding towards a tree, you jump off the sled. That was the first, and making my sister carry me up the hill.
Yeah.
Where I laid in bed for the next day until Dad said, walk it off. And
Sled mark.
no one believes me.
I'm
Never.
sorry. See, now in the inverse with my family, see, we live down on Locust Lake where there is a very, very steep spillway dam.
Yeah.
And I mean, it is nearly a 90-degree. I mean, we're like this.
Uh-huh.
And so my family always would try to goad me into riding a sled down it. It's like a 200-foot slope. And I was like, no, I'm not that dumb. Well, don't you want to? It looks like it'd be a really good time. Are you going to make me walk back up? Yeah. Then no.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this. Because nobody else is coming down there to get me if something goes wrong. Because there was a forest that was still within running shot. Because a fat kid, imagine me, 8 years old, I'm this tall, about this big around, on a sled.
Mm-hmm.
Going at a super steep angle, how much momentum do you think I could have picked up?
All of it.
Oh, yeah. Full match is just on the county road. Would be great for sledding. Nice and wide. You could go all the way down for about a full half a mile.
Yeah. Into the highway.
Well, you go the other way. You go down towards the lake, not towards the highway. That's
Okay.
only a quarter mile. That's an easy ride.
Okay.
But yeah, you might wind up in the Bethany Presbyterian parking lot if there isn't traffic coming.
Yeah. It's a busy highway.
No, the other way though, then you are left with the problem of, which I did this one time when I was on thin ice.
Yeah.
My family couldn't figure out why it took me an hour to climb back up the hill. And when I got there, I was just a snowman from having fallen, slipped,